Hey, what's going on, chess fanatics? Hope everyone's doing really well. It is a stormy Tuesday today. It is the evening. I've got myself a decaf. We are going to play some 10-minute rapid chess, and we're currently rated at 1639. Let's see what our opponent opens up with. Oh, they're ready. How wonderful. I often play Queen's Gambit declined. I think in this instance, I will play uh, a Slav, and we're allowed to get this bishop out. This is a bad bishop in the Slav in many cases, so I honestly don't mind just exchanging it off. I think that we have a reasonable position already, very solid. Um, yeah, I think the move is basically bishop to d6 here. Bring the knight in, get yourself castled, and have a game of chess. Now we can take this pawn and displace the queen. That could be an approach. Another approach is to look to just play e5. Now, if we do that, takes. You know what? Let's just go for it. Can't really come here. I mean, do we take this off? Will we regret it? Let's just decisions. If we take, there's a chance he could take, then we take, but what does he have after that? There's no way to get the knight in easily, and we're just kind of pawn up. Okay, so that's probably a good move from our opponent, and now we're able to castle, and again, we'll just have ourselves a game. So I really like, as mentioned, playing a lot of different openings. I think it's a lot more fun, but I'm curious what openings you guys like to play. Or maybe not what do you necessarily play, but do you like to play a variety of moves? Or do you like to just play the same old thing? I think both approaches are good. I think you can become much stronger, obviously, if you just play kind of one opening and learn it very well. But that's probably what holds me back, to be honest, in a lot of cases. So we're going to come out here and attack the queen. Yeah, I think that probably is what holds me back from progressing. I feel like if I wanted to play more, I say boring, but just kind of slow, plodding chess, I could do it, but it's not as fun as, making crazy moves sometimes, right? And just seeing what happens. Okay, so let's take a look at the position here. We could bring a rook out. This is a little bit of a weird construct over here. Maybe what we'll do is we'll just bring a rook out to e8 and just kind of x-ray the queen a little bit here. Okay, so he's doing the same thing. Now I think our next move, we're gonna actually x-ray here. If there was a sack, we would just take back there, so there's no real big threat. Take, maybe rook takes in that line. What if we go here? What's happening, right? If we go, takes, take with the rook, for example, that might not be bad. Let's give it a shot. Now we have to be careful if something were to take this. Obviously we can't capture back because the queen is pinned. Okay, so our opponent is demonstrating that right now. Obviously they would love to take this. We don't want that to happen though. So I think what we'll do is just trade. And they kind of have this sewn up here, right? So maybe what we do is we just occupy this diagonal. Could have been better maybe to try and go this way, but I think our approach is not terrible. We can't really come in here. So what we'll do is make some luft for the king. He can't really come in and pressure because it's an opposite color bishop. So f7's, nicely secured. And I think what we can maybe look to do is just expand. Now, we could try to fix the pawns on a different color, but I think what we'll do in this scenario is just expand out as such. Now pushing could be good. We'd probably just go rook over. Oh, okay. Opponent wants to trade down. You know, not the most exciting position. So what if we just do this? So now we kind of freeze their pawn. We both kind of have these backwards B pawns. Yeah, opponent just wants to trade off. So takes, rook over. He's going to try and attack it. We'll get our king out relatively soon. I think that's okay. Actually, let's just go rook up and defend it immediately. We'll just get the king out. Okay, we'll actually take this. Okay. We'll lock it down. He does have f4 at some point. We really got to pick up the pace. He does have f4 though. Okay, we can't really leave because of this, so what if we just offer a rook trade? If he checks, we just block. We have a reserve tempo potentially if he does trade. Feel like that'd be a good position. Okay, so good move from our opponent. So if we take, he's going to go king takes. Yeah, I feel like we're in a losing position for sure. There's... Okay. So if we go over, is he going to try and take this pawn? Okay. This is not good. But we knew this was a losing position, so... Yeah. We're lost. Just king up, e6. This is a lot more interesting now. He's hemmed himself in. And we're going to make a queen. Now, is there a way to win this? Or am I destined? Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. I timed out. Oh, what a game. I mean, that was pretty fascinating. We played it a little bit slow there for sure. Boy, down to 1631. Not ideal, but that's how she goes sometimes. Let's take a look at the review. Okay, so we played a 78.5. Still, yeah, wound up losing though ultimately. Let's quickly rip through the review. So I felt like all of this was pretty good, but it was just really even. You know, the eval bar on all this play is super, super even. Then we made some mistakes, so this is the beginning of them. So it just wants us to play rook over to c6. But again, dead even. We should have captured. I thought of that, but I felt like this trade wouldn't be too bad. If takes. Unfortunately, yeah, so it's basically dead even. Our opponent didn't go for that. I felt like would be pretty drawish for sure. And instead, yeah, we made a blunder losing this. Okay, so that was a mistake. What? Okay, so this was the big blunder, I guess. What was the best? Just threaten this pawn. Because of course, yeah, they can't take with the king, so they have to take with the rook. In which case, we'll just take back with the rook as well. Let's see here, yeah, it was in this line, right? Yeah, it wanted us to play here, rook to f6, and then if takes, Now, I'm assuming this would be a good move, but then it's saying just take h3. Okay. And I guess we're both close to queening. Yeah, this was fascinating. I guess I had enough reserve tempos. I felt like there was maybe a draw in here somewhere. Oh. Yeah. And we ran out of time, but it is a shame. It was a fascinating endgame. I'm assuming, what if I take here? Are they going to win? Okay, so it's saying just check. And yeah, there's not a lot of good moves for us, I guess. Basically, it's saying king d6 is the best move to try and hold on to this pawn. But yeah, I mean, it's still +4. Honestly, we would still have some chances, though, as long as we don't, wind up skewering our queen and our king here. Maybe there'd still be some chances. I mean, he's in a pretty bad position. Like if they made a stupid move, for example, I'm assuming that we would just have, is it going to be like some sort of immediate mate here? No. But it's definitely not good. Okay, and so it is saying that it is mate in 7. So, I mean, I guess we're not without chances, but end of day, we didn't play as well, and we're rated 1631, but that's what I got for today, guys. Thanks for watching, and yeah, hopefully I'll see you tomorrow.